This is a demonstration of Allied high-tech Techprep precision semi-automatic polish grinder. It eliminates the need for handheld polishing jigs and ensures that only the sample makes contact with the abrasive. Platen rotation speeds range from 5 to 350 RPM in either clockwise or counterclockwise direction. It has an 8-inch diameter platen. Touchpad switches control all functions. Micrometer controlled vertical positioning of sample. Digital dial indicator displays the sample material thickness. First, before we start the system, I'd like to show you how we break it down. It's very simple. Now, this entire precision head is controlled by this one cable coming from the back. So we can unplug that cable and gently on the other side there's a lever that we push forward, and this lever then allows you to slide the entire head back, which you can pull off in your hands. Gently laying it down. This is especially important if you want to clean out the ball inside here without damaging the workpiece head. So it comes out, and this is the base platen. You'd put your abrasive adhesive strips on here, and just note that in the bottom here there's a nice, in fact I'll take it out, I just cleaned it, there's a little screen here as well, just to filter out any large particles from going down the drain. So we'll put this back on, just give it a little spin, it locks in place, ring. Once again, gently. Goes right into the slot. And this also allows you to adjust this forward and backwards as well. For now, I'm just going to put it approximately here. This is very firm, it locks right down. And with regards to the connections in the back, here's the one and only connection. It is keyed, so you just fit it there. While we're at it, here is your main power switch, your water drain, and of course your water connection. The manual is very complete on how to set up the entire head. There's also a very good illustration on how to set up and accurately set both the front and rear micrometers. These micrometers are battery operated, and I just put brand new batteries in them. Also online, Allied High Tech also offers a wide variety of videos showing the step-by-step process of setting up these heads as well, and calibrating them to the abrasive surface. So first we're going to turn it on, and we'll start by, let's not shoot water across the room, we'll put our little water jet down here, and we'll just start by spinning it. Now, in manual, when you're not using, oh, I still have my timer on, just a moment, it'll time out. Okay. You can change the RPM simply by pushing RPM and putting in a figure, hitting enter, and once you do that, it will then change to that specific speed. It has a maximum speed of 350. So it goes pretty fast. For our purposes of our demonstration, we're just going to stay at 100 for now. And as I mentioned, you can also change direction as well. And you can go clockwise as well. Also, again, as we mentioned, the water, simply turn it on, direct it to where you need it, turn it off. Now let's move on to the functions of the actual polishing head itself. This particular head does not have a workpiece holder. These workpiece holders are various different types depending on the type of workpiece that you're using to polish and grind. They are available, of course, through the manufacturer, Allied. However, let's show you how this functions. First, there's an oscillating function. What this allows you to do is go back and forth across the surface. And that function can be adjusted mechanically. Now, if you look up here, you'll see that we have this nice little piston camshaft arrangement, and you can change that by pulling this arm back, and you could click it onto there and forwards. So that can be changed. That's adjustable. Again, the height can be changed. You'll notice the micrometer. Depending on the thickness of your workpiece, you may want to zero this at one point. Let's say you had it here at 1,000, and that's where you wanted to zero it. So then, as it would then grind up and down, it would count respectively positive and negative. The same goes for the precision of the front here. First, there's a lever here that can be used to raise and lower this to place your workpiece in place here, locking it in place. Also, if there's any radial differences off to the sides or anything like this, we have 2 precision micrometers here as well, and they also allow you to make that perfectly parallel to the abrasive surface. Now, in addition to oscillation, we also have 2 modes of rotation. We have full rotation, which spins the workpiece around completely, and we have limit rotation, which is actually sort of, if you're speaking linear, and sort of a transverse effect, so it will grind back and forth, of course, as the table is running at the same time. Now, what you can do to coordinate all of this together, notice that even once you set this up, which you do have to set independently of the table, once you stop the table, it'll stop the whole motion. Now, what we can do here is we can set the timer. So let's say we set the timer here to 10 seconds, and we enter that. And we want to oscillate back and forth, and we want to have it on a full rotation along with water. We start, all the functions will run, and then we'll all stop together. Of course, the drain is out the back. Once you run this a couple of times, you'll find it very simple to use. The auxiliary is simply a diagnostics. It allows you to run each one of these functions independently as well. And the unit it does have significant weight for stability, but it is definitely a countertop or tabletop piece of equipment. And this completes this demonstration.